I'm Emmanuel and welcome to my workbench and welcome to another Monday mixed hunt. This week I will be hunting Canadian $1 coins known as Loonies. We have some dimes over here and some nickels. So let me get set up and we'll go right to the intro and I'll be right back. So I thought I would bring you in on the status of my coin roll hunting books. These are not my main collection books. These are the books that I use to log my coin roll hunting finds. I haven't done an update in quite a while so that you can see the state of where I am at. I think things are looking pretty good. So for the Loonies, ever since the initial Loonie came out in 1987, we're doing quite good. We have some really nice examples of it over here, but we can always take, can get upgrades for the earlier ones over here as well. Moving on to the more modern ones, starting at 2009. Now, these are also looking good. If I ever find one of these NIFC 2017s, which is basically the regular loon design that was not meant for circulation, that would be awesome. And I am also missing the non-colorized Oscar Peterson, and I don't have a spot in this book for one, but if I ever find a 2023 Queen Elizabeth, those are also NIFC, then I'll make a spot for that. But that is looking good. The only other ones we're missing over here are the brand new 150th anniversary of the Canadian Supreme Court that we will need to fill out on this one as well. Let's go to the dimes. I have two dime books over here. I have the other dime book as well, the one that predates 1937, but I don't ever expect to find anything before then. So when we go all the way, this one ends in 1989, and we go all the way to 68, where the transition to silver starts. And so we do have a few silvers here. We got a 1940, a 1956, and a 1958, but we need more silver to fill the book. Let me get this in shot here. Upgrades would be nice as well. 1970 is one of the key dates, only 5 million minted over there compared to the 55, the 44, the 95, the 207 million minted over here. And on to the modern ones. And that is it. There's nothing on the last page. The last one over here is the 2024. And we're looking for the 2025. We're also looking for the 2023 Queen Elizabeth NIFC. We're looking for the 2017 NIFC as well. I don't have a space in this one over here. Going back to the Loonie book, we don't have the 2025 King Charles either, so that would be a good find as well as a book filler. Awesome. Over to the nickels. Now the nickels go back all the way to 1922 when prior to 1922 they were silver and they were half the size of a dime. So we're looking good over here. So this book ends in 64. We are looking for 1956, 1954, 1953 with the shoulder fold. So that one is that is the near leaf variety. We have a with and without shoulder fold over here. And then going on over here, the high relief 1951 that I've never found. And the low relief, I believe the high relief is common and the low relief is rare anyways. But we have lots of fillers over here that we can stand to find. So let's cross our fingers for that. Moving on from 1965 to 2012, this book is full. Of course, we can always use some upgrades in the 90s as well, the 80s as well. That goes without saying. And then we turn to the modern one starting at 2013. So we're looking for the 2023 Queen Elizabeth one, which is an IFC. And we do have a 2025 for King Charles III in the nickels. This is the This was the regular circulation strike for 2017, so the NIFC 2017 would be something to keep an eye out as well. So let's get started with the first roll of the Loonies, and I'll bring you in on my first find. Roll 9, we have our first finds. The first find is this colorized Alexander Graham Bell, 2 million minted, celebrating his 175th birthday. This is a 2022. Awesome. And we have a book filler. We have the Oscar Peterson uncolorized. Now I'm going to have to check my main album to see if I have this one. If I don't have this one in my main album, this will go into my main album. If not, it'll go into my coin roll hunting album. That is awesome. And that is it for the Loonies. Let's go right into the dimes and I'll bring you in on my first find. Roll 3, we have our first colorized dime. This is the 2021 Blue Nose Under Sale. Very cool. And we got 5 American dimes. Roll 5, 2 more finds. We have our second colorized 2021. Cool. And another American dime. Roll 6, we got one of these clear rolls. And the reason why I like these is you can do a quick edge check and we can see that we have some Americans here. So here's the first one. There we go. Here's the second one. There's the third one over here. Let me just grab it. Ooh. There you go. Anything else? Oh, this one looks interesting. Actually, these two look interesting. Oh, we got silver. This is a 1967 50% silver commemorative. That is awesome. What about the other one? This one right here. Oh, it looks good. We have a second fishy, a second mackerel. So 2 mackerels. Anything else that jumps out at me? Not really. Well, I'll bring you in on any other finds on this roll. But so far, we have silver in the hunt and 3 Americans. Roll 7, 1 more American. Roll 8, we have 1 more American and an English coin. This is a 2014 5 pence. That is cool. Roll 9. This roll was absolutely disgusting. As you can see over here, this is the nature of most of the coins. I don't know. This all sticky. I'm definitely washing my hands after this. That's our third colorized, but look at this. We have our third mackerel. 50% silver. Who knows? It might actually be 80% silver. There's no way to tell. They weigh the same unless I have a metallics purity tester. There's no way to tell. We also have another American, and what's this over here? This is a 1980 that I need to scope for the variety. So I'm going to set this aside for later. Awesome. Roll 10, final roll of another American for a total of 13 Americans. Let me put this away and we'll get going right away with the nickels and I'll bring you in on my first find. Roll 1, we have 2 laureate portraits. These are both 1964s. These are not the extra watermarks. And there's also a rotated die variety to look for, but these are not it. That is awesome. And we have a 1980 that needs to be scoped for the double date. Roll 3, another one of these clear rolls, and we can see a beveled edge right here. So this will be a laureate portrait. And we have a 1959. That is awesome. Same roll, 2 more finds. We got our first American, and we also have another laureate portrait, this time from 1963. Roll 4, another American. Roll 5, another laureate portrait, and this is another 1964, not the extra dry crack and not a rotated die. We also found 2 more 1980s to scope for doubling. Roll 6, another laureate portrait. This time it's a 1960. Awesome. Roll 8, 1 more American. Well, that's it for the nickels. No more finds. So let's go to the scope and see if I found anything interesting. And I will also check against my American album to see if I have any finds in here. I believe that I do, but I'm not 100% sure. And I'll be right back. All right, we found nothing under the scope, but we do have book fillers. Of all of the finds that I found, these are the ones that I'm going to be keeping for the nickels. Everything else is going to go back to circulation. But let's start with our book fillers. Our first one is indeed our missing uncolorized Oscar Peterson, so that goes right in here. So that is an awesome find. Now we're just missing the 2025 and the two Supreme Court of Canada Loonies. For the dimes, we're going to have a book filler as well because I don't have any 1967 over here. So let me have a quick look at these 1967s and see which one is in better condition. It looks like we have one right here. So this 1967 will slot right in there. And we have another silver coin in the book. That is awesome. And finally, two finds for my American coins. Now, I have the bigger folders for the coins that go up to 2022. So this folder only starts to 2023. And the first one is this 2023 Denver. That goes right over here. And this 2024 Philadelphia. That would go right over here. Missing the Denver, missing the 2025s as well. Well, this was an awesome hunt. American book fillers, Canadian book fillers, silver in the box. Who can ask for more? The giveaway for this month will be this glow-in-the-dark toonie with the Northern Lights. It is an awesome coin, 2017. And all you have to do to have a chance of getting this coin is to leave a comment down below. And early next month, I will draw the name of a lucky winner and I'll be happy to send this coin over to you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this hunt. I sure did. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click on my logo over here to subscribe. Here is a video that might be of interest to you, as well as a playlist of other dime hunts. Until next time, thanks for watching.